The appointment of Nuno Espirito Santo as Tottenham manager is turning into a nightmare. Is turning nightmare, according to former Premier League striker Christian. Former Premier League striker Christian. Spurs were top of the league after 3 games, following a trio of 1-0 wins, but Sunday's 3-1 loss to Arsenal was their third straight defeat. Spurs were top of the league after 3 games, following a trio of 1-0 wins, but Sunday's 3-1 loss to Arsenal was their third straight defeat. The result followed 3-0 results against Crystal Palace and Chelsea. Reverses against Crystal Palace and Chelsea. It doesn't feel like the right fit. He's got to win over the Spurs fans, and I'm not so sure he can, said Shooton. It doesn't feel like the right fit. He's got to win over the Spurs fans, and I'm not so sure he can, said Shooton. Embarrassing, shambolic, and shameful biggest chance for Tottenham. He wasn't the first choice or second choice. He wasn't first choice or second choice. Last season, his Wolves team were on the decline, and Spurs fans were never going to like his brand of football. Last season, his Wolves team were on the decline, and the Spurs fans were never going to like his brand of football. Tottenham conducted a protected search for a new manager in the summer following the sacking of Jose Mourinho. Tottenham conducted a protected search for a new manager in the summer following the sacking of Jose Mourinho. Spurs made contact with Paris German boss Mauricio Pochettino about the possibility of Argentina returning to manage them, but the French club were not prepared to let him go. Spurs made contact with Paris German boss Mauricio Pochettino about the possibility of the Argentina returning to the manage them, but the French club were not prepared to let him go. Were not prepared let him go. Former Chelsea boss Antonio Conte appeared set for the role. Former Chelsea boss Antonio Conte appeared set for the role. Only for talks between the Italian and Spurs to break down. Only for talks between the Italian and Spurs to break down. EX Roma manager Paolo Fonseca then thought he was taking over. EX Roma manager Paolo Fonseca then thought he was taking over. Only to be dumped in favor of Gennaro Gattuso. Taking over only to be dumped in favor of Gennaro Gattuso, who was quickly rejected when fans reacted badly to the existence of social media posts. Who was quickly rejected when fans has reacted badly to the existence of social media posts which brought the Italians' commitment to inclusivity into question. Brought the Italian commitments to inclusivity into question. No sooner had Nuno been appointed than he had to deal with speculation about Harry Kane's future. No sooner had Nuno been appointed than he had to deal with speculation over Harry Kane's future. But the England captain stayed, and on opening day win over champions Manchester City seemed to have set the tone for a positive season. Stayed, and on opening day win over champions Manchester City seemed to have set the tone for a positive season. But the recent results have been matched by some damning statistics. But their recent results have been matched by some damning statistics. They rank 20th out of 20 in the Premier League. For shots and chances created the season, and have covered the rest distance than any other side. For shots and chances created this season, and have covered less distance than any other side. He's been put in an incredibly difficult situation, there's no doubt about that. He's been put in an incredibly difficult situation. There's no doubt about that. Edit Sutton. Speaking on BBC Radio 5 Live's Monday's Night Club. But Nuno comments blaming himself after the Arsenal game were worrying and blaming the players as well. But Nuno's comments blaming himself after the Arsenal game were worrying and blaming the players as well. The players not running back, unsure about what jobs they were being asked to do. There were players not running back, unsure about what jobs they were being asked to do. What jobs they were being asked to do. They were complete and utter shambles. They were complete and utter shambles. I don't think sports fans will ever get the type of football they want under Nuno. I don't think Spurs fans will ever get the type of football they want under Nuno. Junk in the cane stop as well, and it's turning into a bit of nightmare. Junk in the cane stop as well, and it's turning into a bit of nightmare. The appointment simply didn't fit, and that's on Daniel Levy. Simply didn't fit, and that's on Daniel Levy. Former Manchester City defender Mitchell Richards said the players need to take some responsibility for Tottenham's problem. Former Manchester City defender Mitchell Richards said the players need to take some responsibility for Tottenham's problems. There's no unit, no stability, and no organization. It's almost like they are playing for themselves, said Richards. There's no unit, no stability, and no organization. It's almost like they are playing for themselves, said Richards. When a manager comes in who is not first choice, you can't use that as an excuse. When a manager comes in who is not first choice, you can't use that as an excuse. Yes, there might be more glamorous managers, but the players have to respect the amazing job Nuno did with Orbus. Yes, there might be more glamorous managers, but the players have to respect the amazing job Nuno did with Orbus. They were doing well. No matter which manager comes in, you've got to give them the same respect and fight for them. You're getting judged as well. No matter which manager comes in, you've got to give them the same respect and fight for them. You are getting judged as well.